Hello everyone, welcome to Rave Data. In this video, I will discuss Kolmogorov-Smirnov test to test a hypothesis. So before we start case test, we want to know why we need such test. So in some situations, we want to know if a sample distribution we have come from a specific population distribution. Like if a sample under study follows a normal distribution or Poisson distribution or binomial distribution, any of the known distribution. So if we already know that a sample distribution follows a certain distribution, then we can make some powerful inferences about that sample distribution. So this is one such use of KS test. And in second cases, we want to know if the sample distribution, two different sample distribution come from the same population or no. Like if we are checking the efficacy of a medication, then we want to know if the samples taken before the medication was applied and after the medication was applied are same or not. So in such cases, we will be using the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test. So let's see in detail what is this test is all about. So the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test tries to determine if two data distributions differ significantly. So it is checking if the two data distributions are significantly different or not. And it is a type of non-parametric test. It means that it makes no assumption about the shape of underlying data distribution. The underlying data distribution may be normal or may not be normal. So in the KS test, we define the null and alternate hypothesis as given here. The null hypothesis is that the two sample distribution are from the same population distribution, while the alternate hypothesis is that the two sample distribution are not from the same population distribution. And there are two type of KS test. One is one sample KS test, where we want to know if a sample 1 follows a specific known population distribution. And there is another two sample case test where we want to know if S1 and S2 are significantly different or not. So let's check the test statistic calculation for one sample case test, and then we will modify it to know the case test statistic for the two sample case test. So the one sample case test determines the absolute difference between the CDF of known uh, population distribution and the ECDF of the given sample distribution. So let's define what is ECDF. Fnx is empirical cumulative distribution function for an independent and identically distributed ordered observation x1 x2 dot dot xn, and is given as fnx is equal to k by n, where k is equal to 1 2 3 dot 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 n. So let's see if x1 to xn is ordered observation, then we have fn of x1 is given as 1 by n, fn of x2 will be given as 2 by n, and so on. And CDF of the known population distribution we already know. X can take values from x1, x2 dot 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 xn, which are ordered in ascending manner. So we will understand the DN using a pictorial representation, and that will clear your doubts. So in this diagram, the red line is the cumulative distribution function of a normal distribution, and the blue line is ECDF. And the test statistic is nothing but the maximum difference between ECDF and CDF. So the DN, the black arrow, is the KS test statistic for one sample KS test. For two sample KS test, the KS test statistic is the maximum difference between the ECDF of the two sample distributions and is given as this value. So now that we have known the KS test statistics, we have to check our hypothesis. So the hypothesis will be checked using this condition: if DN test is greater than DN critical, or p-value test is less than alpha, then we reject the null hypothesis. And if DN test is less than DN critical, or p-value test is greater than alpha, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis. And the D value, D critical value, is determined from the Kolmogorov-Smirnov table, or normally we do the KS test using software packages wherein we reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis using the p-value. Also, if the two distributions are identical, then Dn should ideally be equal to 0. So we discussed the need of KS test, the KS test definition, and the one sample and two sample KS test, and also how can we calculate the KS test statistic. Now we will move on to Jupyter Lab and see how can we do KS test in Python. So let's move on to Jupyter Lab. So first we import the methods to do the KS test. So the first method is KS test, that is used to do one sample KS test in Python. The other method is KS underscore 2samp, which is used to do the two sample KS test in Python. And then we imported the other libraries. To do the one sample KS test, we generated a sample distribution, a random 20 numbers, and we want to check if this sample distribution is from a normal distribution or not. So we called the KS test function and saw that the p-value is very less than 0.05. Hence we will reject the null hypothesis and will say that the sample distribution does not come from a normal distribution. In other cases where we want to do the two sample KS test, we will call the KS underscore 2samp function and pass the two sample distribution. Here we see that the result is 0.01, which is also less than 0.05. Hence we will say that sample 1 and sample 2 are significantly different and does not come from same population distribution. So in Python we run the following function from scipy.stats library, and the p-value tells us whether we reject the null hypothesis or not. Similarly, for two sample KS test, we use KS underscore 2samp function, and then again p-value tells us whether we reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. I hope the KS test is now clear to all of you. If you have any queries or doubts, you may ask your doubts in comment box. And also, if you don't want to miss any new videos from Rave Data, then please subscribe to our channel Rave Data and share within your friends so that more and more people get benefited. Thank you very much.